Hey guys, it's Cdog here with the May Turn Left podcast, and today we're going to do a couple random topics today, and we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5, a little bit of Rick and Morty, and diverse into like TikTok, a little bit of music talk, and actually talk about what's been going on in Offset. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the May Turn Left podcast. And Cdog, can you actually tell us where we're at right now?
We are actually in me and my girlfriend's new house.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of you. It's looking really nice. I love everything in here. Dude, I wish you guys could see this, and we'll probably post it on the channel one day. But he's got two 8-bit versions of, he's got Goku and Vegeta, and they're hung up in a little arch thing over the bar. And it's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it.
My girlfriend actually suggested that for him.
Which is surprising.
I mean, it's honestly kind of nice, actually.
I mean, it's just surprising because it's Dragon Ball and normal anime watchers despise of it. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball Z, but man, it's not even in my top 20.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there that like it. There's some people that don't. I mean, everyone has their own opinion.
Oh, no, I agree. But no, the rest of the house, man, it's just looking great. 3 fucking couches. Who need... Normally, people just buy a sectional, and then if there's not enough seats, grab a kitchen.
I mean, if you look how we have the low seat and the actual couch put together, it kind of does look like a sectional.
Yeah, except I wouldn't reckon anybody set in the corner. That is a vase on top of a flimsy ass
table.
Coffee table.
Yeah.
Not coffee table. End table. I'm retarded. Oh, sorry, can't say that.
Rip. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice, and honestly, the reason why I haven't been uploading our cooked series at all is because we are actually working on getting internet here.
But should be getting a lot faster internet, so that could mean more streams.
Indeed. I actually plan on that, actually. But, I mean, we managed to get almost everything moved in literally one day, and let me tell you, we ended up going back to Ma's house the night of us getting everything moved in here, so that way we can get showers and everything, since the hot water gas company hasn't been over here to light the pilot light and all that. I'll admit it, I didn't even get a shower, and apparently my dad, he was going over to my uncle's house and said he'd be back with a 1-liter Pepsi for me. Well, next thing you know, I don't even remember the ride over to the house. And then I'm getting woke up from my neighbor poking at me saying, you need to turn your radio down, because apparently I had Upchurch blaring all the way at maximum volume with the bass turned up.
Oh my gosh.
So I end up turning it down, waking up enough to get in the house. Apparently what my dad said was, as soon as he walked in my room, I had my right arm out of my shirt, but my left sleeve was still on, and like the right side of my shirt was around my neck, the whole left side was down the left side, and my jeans were literally down to my knees and my shorts were on underneath, and he's like, and my boots were still on. And I don't even remember that. and apparently I was dead. I mean, he woke me up long enough, like, hey, I got you 1-liter Pepsi, and I took literally one sip and I died again. And then my girlfriend ended up calling me and like, hey, I'm coming home from work now. Which house am I going to? Ma's house, so we can get a shower. So, okay. And then next thing you know, I ended up dying again. And then I woke up to her being like, come on, let's go take a shower. But yeah, I mean,
No, the house is looking nice and everything. I love it, man.
Y'all see it someday in the future on the channel. I mean,
yeah, we'll do a house tour
someday.
We're not viewing my house.
Oh, no.
It's not that it's bad. I actually really love my house. It's just too many people and not enough time where there's no people at the house. So.
Oh, and I will go ahead and say this now. Go ahead and get your plug-in for your new...
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I am actually starting my own podcast series called the Cattle Cast. Yes, it's just a play on my name. Yes, it sounds stupid. But I want to do it. It's going to be basically just me talking about random crap daily. I might post a couple a day. I could only post once a week. I don't know. We'll see how the wind takes it.
I mean, heck, if you need help, if you're okay with it, I'll come hop on the show with you, man.
Oh yeah, every once in a while. Like, it's gonna be a lot of solo because I just want to get my own. Like, I want to branch off because I've been more of a piggyback YouTuber, more just feeding off of you.
Yeah, but
hey, actually, on this channel, all of my content has been me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we don't have anything on my channel together. We need to start recording more together.
That ain't no joke. But I mean, other than all that, man, I mean, I also ended up creating another YouTube channel.
Yes.
And it was for this podcast, believe it or not. Go over to YouTube and look up May Turn Left podcast. It might take you to my Cdog channel, or it might actually take you to the May Turn Left podcast channel. I mean, I'll figure a way to link it.
Oh, what we're probably going to do is we're going to post this on his main channel, and then we'll plug the other channel in with it, along with...
while also uploading all the older episodes and now the episodes onto...
And plugging my podcast.
Yep. But speaking of previous podcasts, before we end this little tidbit,
we are breaking everything up into sections.
Like on Anchor, it's known as seasons and episodes, but YouTube we can call it what we want. So season 1, we're gonna call section 1. And that's basically getting to know the crew. Like, if we get any more crew members or friends or homies or all that nonsense
random people
that wants to join in on the podcast, I mean, that'll be section 1, also known as season 1 for Anchor. And then the smoke sessions is on it, obviously section 2, also known as season 2 on here. And then tonight is actually a new section, section 3. Would you like to announce the name of it?
Late Night Talks with Catalyst and Cdog. Yes, it's stupid, and yes, my brain's fried right now. I just worked a 12-hour shift and then came over here, and we've been watching Rick and Morty season 4,
which is honestly pretty fire.
It is fire. He actually got the collector's edition of the full series, which is really fire.
But yeah, before we end up getting much further, the reason why we're calling it Late Night Talks with Catalyst and Cdog, because, well, it's 2:30 in the damn morning.
Yep. Alright, getting a little off topic here. You know, it's the May Turn Left podcast, so we go and turn left. Back on Rick and Morty, man. Yeah. This season so far, I haven't even got to finish season 4 yet, and I'm already excited for season 5. I want an interdimensional cable 3. If I don't get it, they have teased me twice. They've teased me twice about interdimensional cable.
What would you do if I was to say they tease you about 2 more times?
If they did, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. But I want season 5 now. Even though I know it's not gonna happen now. I just want it right now.
No shit, man.
Apparently the ending to season 4 is going to be pretty emotional. Me personally, I think I'm gonna take it like a champ. Probably not. I'm probably going to cry like a bitch. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I teared up on the season 2 finale. It was like, damn. That's messed up.
I want to tell you what happens with the ending of season 4, but I can't.
Don't spoil anything.
But you know what they need to do for season 5, or at least the final season 10 finale?
Like, whatever season they end on, like, I want it to be...
The Cthulhu. Same.
They still Cthulhu's child. Like, come on. And it's been in the show since season 1.
With the intro.
In the intro. Like, it's always been the end of the intro.
Like, the final episode of the final season. Make it like an hour and a half long. And have that Cthulhu episode.
And have the Cthulhu episode. Or at least, like, dive into it. Like, I want to know what's going on in that entire situation.
Exactly.
Like, I want the Call of Cthulhu. Well, I want the Call of Rick Cthulhu. That's probably what they're going to call it.
Probably.
If they do it. Or Rick Cthulhu. I don't know. Some stupid thing. Well, they always have, like, Rick in it. Or Morty. Like, Morty's Mind Blowers. They did Morty's Mind Blowers instead of Interdimensional Cable 3, and I was like, okay, it's good. I can survive one season, but now it's 2 seasons without Interdimensional Cable 3. Get a little stingy there, Justin Roiland. Dan Harmon, where's my Interdimensional Cable 3?
They'll get it to us when they want to.
If they want to.
Watch them not even do it all.
Oh, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed.
Watch them finish their 10
Dude, they got Szechuan. They got Szechuan sauce back. They need
for a limited time.
Oh, it's gonna come back again. I guarantee.
Why don't they just make Szechuan sauce permanent?
I don't know, man. All I know is that instead of eating all of it, we should have saved a couple packets.
Actually, I have like 3 packets.
You still have those 3 left? Good. I need to keep those. Keep those secure. Sell them on eBay for $10,000.
That's
in a couple
stupid.
years. Hey, no. Stupid. People will buy it. There are rich people. There are rich, stupid people in this world, dude.
So, you're literally saying save those Szechuan packets and sell it for $10,000.
Yeah, dude. Especially since they're the Rick and Morty edition. Like, if they were the original, I bet they're already selling for a couple grand. But like those Rick and Morty special ones, like if people didn't save them, like why? Why not?
I saved at least 3, if not 2 or 1. I know where there's one. For a matter of fact, I know exactly where one's at my mother's house. But there should be 2 other ones hidden away.
If there are 2 other ones, then we eat the 2 other ones and sell the last one. I gotta taste it at least one more time. It's good. Like, it wasn't like how Rick talked it up in the show, but it was still really good. Like, I actually really liked it.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually quit using McDonald's barbecue sauce on their nuggets and started using the Szechuan.
Oh yeah, so did I. Like,
that was
I
like
didn't
the
even
best
use
dipping
barbecue.
sauce.
Like, I used honey mustard and I switched to Szechuan.
Szechuan was the best for their nuggets.
Szechuan. Just try it. Just
Szechuan.
Szechuan. Szechuan.
Szechuan.
How can you say smoke sesh, but you can't say Szechuan?
Dude, you know what? Fuck you.
I'm working with incompetence here.
Give me a fucking break. It's 2:44 in the goddamn morning now.
It's alright. Oh.
But, I mean, heck, if they can make Szechuan sauce a permanent thing, you know how much service they might be getting with all that?
Oh, yeah, no, it would be wild. Alright.
Alright, so if you guys know me and Catalyst here from the YouTube channel, we used to do a lot of dip videos.
I don't want to talk about the past, but I do want to talk about this.
But we never got the chance to do the big can by Grizzly, the 6 cans in one.
That was the one thing that we still haven't done. I'm kind of thinking we're going to end up doing one on the channel just for shits and giggles because, well, I was chewing whenever the original big can first came out. Whenever the first 6-in-1 can, I remember that. I bought one. It was like $14 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that bad. Like, honestly, like it's a roll plus one in a can.
Imagine fitting that in your back pocket.
Oh, I could probably do it. I could probably do it. Remember, I'm pretty big, so my back pockets are pretty big.
Oh, but there's one thing I thought about doing with the big can when I got done emptying 2 of them at least. You know my empty dip can collection,
yes.
right?
Oh yeah, you were wanting to do.
What I was thinking about doing was super gluing all the lids onto the cans, but
and then
have like a small section for like building towers, another section for like dip can Jenga, and another little batch for dip can bowling, and that's where the big cans come in.
Dip can bowling, yeah, use those as bowling balls. Get like 3 of them.
It's called Redneck Edition.
Redneck bowling.
Hell yeah. God. I mean, what better way to do it?
Dude, like, I'm just saying, like, it sounds amazing, and that's just how fucking redneck I am. That's so... Like, the gamer weeaboo bullshit other side of me is like, damn, you're stupid for wanting that. But then you got the redneck version of me that's like, hell yeah, brother, get the fucking bush light and let's go.
No shit. I mean, I'm down for drinking beer and doing it.
I'm down.
But I mean, yeah, that was one thing that once I got that thing in the mail saying the big can is back for the first time in 5 years, I'm like, I gotta get it.
Oh yeah, no, we need to
Like
get
my
it.
dipper side came back into me and was like, dude, get that shit.
Oh, I want it back. I want it back so bad. I can't wait to get it again because it is the strongest smelling chew you have ever smelled. Like I thought,
It is wintergreen still though.
Oh yeah, it's wintergreen, and I chew wintergreen. But I remember like Grizzly Dark Wintergreen whenever it first came out. My
It was
buddy,
good.
well, Dark Wintergreen's been out for a while.
I know.
My buddy cracked open a can of that. This was like my second time ever dipping. My first ever dip. I will never forget it. Skull Peach in the wasn't the ag shop. That's
I
where my
think
second
I
one
think
happened.
that one got discontinued actually.
Skull Peach. I don't know if it got discontinued. I know they have.
I don't see it on shelves anymore.
I don't know. There was one Longhorn Peach.
That one's still on the market, and let me tell you,
yeah,
that thing is
I think
god
it's
awful.
still a doffle.
It's a
a
doffle. It's a
I think
doffle.
it's still $1.
I'll tell you what, it's god awful.
Yeah. But my second dip ever was Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. Maybe puke, I'm not gonna lie. I puked my guts up. But it was a good time. Chewed for a little bit, once in a while. But then we got the big can. My buddy cracked this open, and I could smell it. And it smelled like Bengay, like a pool of Bengay. I'm not kidding.
Sadly, I can't say my first experience with the big can because I wasn't chewing at the time.
Yeah, I know, and you never even got it.
But with the big can being back, I can finally get that first experience.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna.
But I want my first experience to be recorded.
Oh yeah, no, we'll record it.
Alright, so left turn from our last topic, TikTok.
Yes, we are trying to actually build. Like, we're just trying to build anything that we can create content on. I'm a fan of anything that I can just put content out on, and people will just watch, and if they enjoy it, they enjoy it. And I'm happy to do it, mostly because I want to. Like, you feel the same way. We're not really in it for money or anything.
We're just doing it for fun. I mean, it's something we can do in our pastime when we're bored or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if we do make money for it, it wouldn't be to, like, better ourselves, but more better content for the video. Like for videos.
Like, say we were to start earning money for making our content. Knowing my luck, I'd either be using that money towards making merch for the fans, or getting stuff for even more newer content, or a bit of both depending on the budget wise. And honestly, I'm not really doing it for the money.
No, I'm not in it for the money.
I'm just doing it because it's fun, honestly.
No, it's fun to put out the content, like, and with TikTok, like, it's another platform that I can be a solo creator on and do my own stuff, but also participate with other people. It's fun to be able to interact so easily with other creators.
Exactly, and honestly, TikTok is honestly pretty big, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the biggest apps in the world.
And honestly, dude, like, it's kind of fun on there. I mean, just being able to create your own content, and it ain't even got to be like 30 minutes to 20 minutes long. No, it's like a 15-second video, if not a minute-long video.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's nice. I mean, you ain't got to worry about you got to worry about certain things here, and here, or do all this.
Don't have to rush to put out content. You can do it at your own pace, and nobody's pressuring you. Or
Exactly. And on top of that, you ain't really got to worry about upload time. Where, yeah, YouTube, you kind of got to worry about an upload time when you say you want an upload time. But once I get internet, I will actually probably have a set time and day for upload days, which would be one video every Tuesday and Thursday. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then streaming days be on off days. Maybe stream.
Depending on
the mood.
work schedule. For me, I plan to start streaming once I'm able to. I want to do it daily for the fact that, like, it's just something that I like to do, and it's just something that I want to start doing more. Is I just want to become a live streamer. I want to, like, I've been putting out content for my music. Like, no, I don't. So far, I've only been writing music. Once I get a microphone and actually, a computer, then I'm gonna start adding more. I'm gonna start recording, and I'm actually going to be working with a fellow TikToker he's been writing music too, and he wants to do a collaboration with me.
Well, heck yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, TikTok's helping you out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you're not even doing it for the money.
No, I'm
You're
just
doing it for fun.
Yeah, I'm doing it because, like, that's what I want to do. Like, my music is my passion personally. Like, I put my heart and soul into it. I like writing in general. I like writing my raps. I like writing, like, I've been writing my book, which we talked about in an earlier podcast. I can't remember which one. But we just want to talk about the content, and we want to talk about everything we want to do. That's why we have this podcast. Honestly, like, it's just because we want to do it, not for anything else.
Like, the whole reason why we started this podcast is just that it's just me and Catalyst, or me, Catalyst, or me and another group of my friends, just all together in a room talking about what's all going on.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it helps people hear about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't got to literally video record it anymore.
Yeah, no, it's just we can post the stuff we want to post.
Exactly, and be able to help people get our info out.
Yeah, man. Alright, getting off onto another topic because we can't seem to keep anything straight. Devilman Crybaby.
I thought about watching it. I mean, people keep talking to me about it, and I haven't got the chance to watch it.
I know what you mean. Like, for so long, people are like, man, it's one of the best anime I've ever seen, and it's in my top 10. And I'm like, I mean, the animation looks weird. And I didn't really, like, get into it either at first. Well, okay. I didn't get into it. I just got into it 2 days ago, and I got hooked after the first episode, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, every time sorry to cut you out there.
It's alright.
The one time I finally got a chance to actually open up and actually try and watch it, first 5 minutes into it, I ended up having to leave and go do something.
Oh, that's awful. I hate whenever
then with that happening, it kind of ruined the vibe of even wanting to watch it again. Mm-hmm. So I'm just stuck hearing all the good story about it and all that, and I'm over here like, you know what? Do I even want to watch it now? Because it kind of took the motivation out of me. Because I'm scared to even try and start it again, and then end up having to go do something else again.
Well, now that you're living on your own, you can do it whenever you want. You got a bunch of free time on your hand.
Touche.
I was gonna say, man, like that's what I did whenever I moved down to Oklahoma there for a while. Like, that's what I was doing is anytime I wanted to start anything, I'd start whatever I wanted because I had all the time on the world.
I mean, knowing my luck, when my girlfriend goes to work tomorrow, I might hook up my hotspot to the PlayStation and try and watch the first episode.
Yeah, just get it in, just get it out. Because, like, that's the worst part of starting
I'll give my hotspot. I'll give the anime one episode worth of my hotspot, so I'm not burning it out too hard.
Oh yeah.
So that way, if I need my hotspot for, like, if I feel special enough to upload Tuesday, which is actually today, actually.
No, it is today. We might upload one of our videos.
If I'm feeling generous, I might actually use my hotspot to upload a video. If I'm feeling generous, depending on how I feel after I get some sleep. Oh, but there is that one anime you tried to get me into and you got me hooked. I can't remember the fucking name of it. And I've been wanting to watch it on my Hulu for so goddamn long, or VRV or wherever it was. Hulu. And I want to fucking catch back up and watch from the beginning and catch up again.
Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest. It is
That show was badass. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes with you, and the main character literally is a fucking badass.
Oh yeah, no, it's not your normal isekai anime. There are some common.
Although the vampire deal's kind of.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, the vampire deal's kind of weird, but it's kind of badass at the same time.
Yeah, like the only problem is she looks 12, but she's like a couple hundred years old.
Yeah.
Like come on, Japan, stop with the lolly stuff. Just stop.
I mean, that is kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up.
You end up making me choke on that shit.
You're fine, man.
Oh, shit. All right. Another topic change. You were actually talking to me earlier today about a light novel you were wanting to talk about on this podcast. You didn't want me to know anything until the podcast.
Yes, me and my friend on Discord, DJ Wise is her Discord name. I'm not telling you how to spell it or anything like that because I'm not going to blow her account up or anything because we're still in the workings of it. But basically, she wants me to do the storytelling, and she's an actual artist. She's actually been selling her art lately. She's made $7,000 from her artwork already.
Damn.
Yeah, she's doing really well. My next tattoo that I'm getting is actually a piece that she made from. It's from Naruto. It's Zabuza, and it's going to be. It's really cool. I would actually have to post. I'll probably post it in one of my YouTube videos that I'm gonna do. But all right, back on track. The light novel itself. It's going to be a not post-apocalyptic, but more. It will be post-apocalyptic, but a little bit farther after. Not at the beginning stages, but more of like the middle stages of rebuild. And it's going to take place probably around, I think we decided on around Boston area. To where it's like the decaying ruins of Boston, but also rebuilding. And it's going to, since we're doing a nuclear holocaust kind of deal, like that's what happened. I'm not going to dive into too many details because I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm really excited about this project and I really want to see where it goes because we've already spent like 10 hours just brainstorming for it.
Hate to cut you off, but you were also mentioning something about my opinion on either comic book style or manga style.
Yeah, I think we're going to do like light novel manga style, which it's not really like a manga, but it's going to be a light novel. It's going to be a full, like, instead of doing like chapter 1, 2, 3, it'll be like, volume 1, 2, and 3, it'll be like all of them combined in one.
So you're not going to officially upload it till the full volume's done.
Yeah, it's going to be like how Arifureta itself, like what we were talking about earlier, it's a light novel. It's not actually like, I think it was based on an anime, based on a manga, and then, or it was just a full light novel. I can't really remember. But it's something like that. That's what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to do it to where we animate it, she draws it in her style, and then we put it out there. We're actually talking about getting together again and actually getting some groundwork going for the storytelling.
That honestly sounds good.
Yeah.
You might have to keep me in loop on that. So
I will definitely keep you in the loop on that.
If you're okay with it, I might, with your permission, like make YouTube videos announcing it and keeping updates.
Oh yeah,
on
no,
it.
that's fine. Like I want to put sneak peeks.
Like what I would want you to do is like sneak peeks you will allow out to the public. Mm-hmm. You put down something for me to actually say. So that way I know what to put out and then what sneak peeks to put out at the time.
Okay, yeah.
So that way I'm not putting too much out or putting too little out.
I would tell you guys the name, but we still haven't decided. There's a couple up in the air. Very picky on it. Haven't really decided. But I will tell you that it's going to be following a 17-year-old male. But they're actually not called like it in the dystopian. They're not classified as males and females. It's more. They have different words for it. I'm, like I said, not going to spoil too much, but it's very interesting, and I think you guys would like it.
Well,
and if you don't, I like it.
knowing my luck, I might like it. I mean,
that's good.
I mean, what you're explaining so far, I'm liking it. All right, so besides from all our previous topics of your light novel, your anime, Rick and Morty, and all that, let's make a major left turn and go straight to the freaking PS5, man.
Dude, don't get me started on the PS5. Like, it, spec-wise, yes, it is inferior to the Xbox Series X, but I don't care. And it's not that I'm a PlayStation fanboy. It's mostly that I love the single-player titles that they release with it.
Like, look at Spider-Man Morales. Miles Morales.
Yes.
That game looks fire.
Morales. Yes, it does. You've seen the remaster, right, of what they did to Peter Parker?
Yeah, I don't know what to think. I honestly don't. Like, you would think you played the entire story of the original Marvel Spider-Man on PS4. Mm-hmm. And you played it for this entire time leading up to Miles Morales. And then with the PS5 remaster, which I don't understand why they're doing that.
I don't know either.
Like, when they could just convert it with the PS4 version, just boot it over the PS5 and just enhance the graphics. That's all they needed to do.
PS5 is going to be backward compatible with the PS4.
Jinx.
No. I'm not starting that.
Anyways, but yeah, instead of doing that, they're just doing a complete remaster, and they changed the look of Peter.
He looks so weird.
And honestly, I can kind of understand the controversy that people are saying about it. Because if you think about it, in a way, it kind of ruins it.
Yeah, he looks...
Because if you think about it, you played the first original Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4, and you got used to that Peter's look. When you remaster, you'd want the same exact look.
Just better graphics. And they kind of changed it. And they changed him, and it just makes it look...
Like, they left every other character the same except for Peter.
Yeah, he looks bland.
Like, the only thing I can see different is they made him look a little more muscular.
A little more muscular. They changed his hair up. And his face just looks like...
He looks like a child now.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a man-child. Which, don't get me wrong, Peter Parker is a man-child.
But also, if you think about it, Spider-Man Miles Morales, confirmed by Insomniac, literally takes 1 year after Marvel's Spider-Man. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh.
But Spider-Man Miles Morales takes one year after the first one. And with how Peter looks now, it looks like Miles should be the one training Peter. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, but back just to regular PS5 topics. God of War 5, the newest God of War, it's taking place after God of War for PS4.
Really?
I'm so excited. Oh, yeah.
You figured that out?
Oh, yeah. No, like, they've already confirmed it for that. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Yes, I'm also very excited for that.
Demon's Souls Remastered.
It's going to be...
Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time.
Yes.
Literally what they call it.
I really, really hope they give us a brand new, like, continuation of Ratchet and Clank or a new Jack.
Actually, they are doing a new Ratchet and Clank.
I really hope they don't do it like they did the last one. You know which one I'm talking about. The newest one for PS4.
After this podcast, I'll show you the trailer. I can't quite remember, but it has more than one character you play as now. And it's kind of like...
Oh, I hope it's not like free-for-all.
No. It's time splitting, in a way. or warping.
Oh, sorry. Speaking of time splitters, did you ever play Time Splitters Future Perfect?
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Best game ever.
I still.
What would you do if they remastered it for
obsession.
PS5?
Oh my, dude! If they remastered it at all, I would play every bit of it. Like it's still in my top 10 games. Like I'm not kidding. And one of my other group of friends, we did a podcast. I don't even think we uploaded it, but we did talk about Time Splitters Future Perfect, and everybody who's played it, it's in their top 10.
Honestly, it's actually in my top 5.
Top 5. Oh yeah, no, it's. I think it's number 3 on my list of like all time favorite games. Number 1 would probably be the game I put the most time into, most time and energy. It would have to be God of War, the PS4 version. Like I put so much time into it. I've completed the game all the way through.
What are you thinking
so
of the look
fantastic.
of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for the PS5, man?
I'm actually very excited for Cold War. It looks amazing. It's going to continue off of the Black Ops series. Hudson's in it. Woods is in it. I can't remember who else that was from the original.
I think
games
it's
are in it.
continuing Black Ops 1, but before Black Ops 2.
Yeah, well, before parts of Black Ops 2.
Yeah. And honestly, I might give Cold War a shot because you got to think. I always
I'm
preferred Treyarch's Call of Duties over Infinity Wars. You got to remember that.
Yeah, I mean, but the worst thing is the best multiplayers besides Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 multiplayer.
Black Ops 2 was the
Black
best.
Ops 2 everything like was just so good. Like their zombies was good, the campaign was good, the multiplayer was amazing. But it isn't my favorite like Call of Duty multiplayer. My absolute favorite was Modern Warfare 2. But that was because, well, it was just, to me, like, that was my childhood. Like, the favela map on there, I know every single secret spot. I know how to do everything on there. I'd run around with, like, the Model 1887s. And I'm still pissed at Infinity Ward. Like, don't get me wrong. The remastered campaign, phenomenal. It's
Besides the aim
beautiful.
assist is off the charts.
But that's because it's campaign. Like, campaigns from, like, their aim assist is going to be off the charts.
But if you're going to remaster a game, why don't you just remaster the whole goddamn thing?
They did.
They didn't remaster the multiplayer Spec
Oh,
Ops
that's
for it.
what you mean. Yeah, no, I want...
And apparently the whole controversy thing behind that is also that way they can't get their players off their new Modern Warfare.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Modern Warfare, and I love Warzone. I know you don't like them, but I personally, like, that's my shit. Like, but that's because I like Battle Royale games. That's the only Battle Royale game I will play besides Apex. That's because I like Apex.
Which is weird for me. Like, I loved Titanfall 2, but I hate Apex.
Oh, it's just you're not a Battle Royale guy. You don't like Battle Royales in general. Like, you played a little bit of Fortnite with me and a couple of our friends there for a little while. I think it was the first, like, 3 seasons that you actually had fun, and
2.
No,
4.
4 seasons. Yeah, you played up to season 4, but season 4 was when the buildings started getting more and more out of your area. But, and then I think you, played 1 game of Apex? 2 games?
Played a couple games.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple games.
I played a grand total of 15 games, and,
You had, like, 5 wins, though.
2.
Oh, 2 wins. Oh, okay. I have a lot of wins on Apex, but that's because I've played it a lot. I think I put in a couple hundred hours.
What I want is a Titanfall 3.
Yes, I would very much like a Titanfall 3 for the next gen. That would be very fun. Damn, I completely spaced what else I was going to say.
All right, I actually have a question for you. What kind of game would you like to see come to PS5? Like a random new kind of game or a remaster?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the remasters and everything, but I want a brand new original kind of game. Like, I want something out of the box. Like, Sunset Overdrive for Xbox One. Like, it was just wild and just out there, and it was crazy, and I was actually really excited for it. Never really got to play it. I think I played it once or twice. It was really fun. I am excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
It's out right now, actually.
Yeah, I know. I want to play it, but I'm not spending the money on it yet. Not until I actually get to play it for myself and see how it is. Like, I didn't like Odyssey. I didn't like how they did Odyssey.
I'm honestly not a fan of Assassin's Creed, but Valhalla is kind of piquing my interest.
It looks fun. But no, like, I want to see an original game come out. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to make one, but I am nowhere near capable of making a video game.
Right.
I could come up with great ideas for a video game, but I cannot put any of it into practice. It would just basically be my idea with a whole team doing it for me.
Believe it or not, if I can get a laptop or a computer that is compatible, I actually know the platforms and all that extra stuff that they use to build games, and I actually somewhat know how to do it.
Well, somewhat. Like, we could do, like, certain things, but, like, a full-on, like, video game, something that I would play, it would take a full team of people who have been doing this for years, just for the reason that, like, I like indie games, but yeah, I want it to be great. I want it to be, like, the best thing I've ever played. Which, my expectations are super high because I've played so many games.
But
wow, this has been a good podcast, but it is 3:20 in the morning. Oh my gosh. This is Catalyst.
And Cdog.
We're gonna catch you guys later.